Welcome back to my channel, everyone. So lots happening in today's episode, getting a few bits wrapped up in my Volkswagen Caddy. Now, if you're new to my channel, please do subscribe, because around 90% of my viewers are not subscribed. So just click that button, don't cost a penny, literally just do it, because then it keeps you updated every time I upload a video. So thank you in advance. Now I've got that bit out of the way, let's crack on and do some work in the van. Right, I've got to pull this cable, which is for the factory light. Got to stick it back up here. I'm going to do that with some aluminium foil tape, and then I'm going to run a cable from here to around here so I can put my new light on the back, which is this thing here. Nice big bright light it should be. It's even got a little switch on it. Cheeky little switch, check that out. Bit of cable I found in my garage. This will do the trick. I'm going to use my fabric tape. This stuff is just an absolute peach to use and work with. Just makes everything a lot nicer. There we go, look at that. Proper job. I'm going to run this with the light up here, so we've got a bit of slack, and tape that up there, run it around the van, blah blah blah. Right, next thing I've got to do is cut this up to here, and then I'm going to pop through these holes, because that's where the roof lining is going to clip onto. I may even just expose it with scissors and just leave little squares, but I want to keep it nice and tight to this as much as possible so you don't see any of the carpet joins or whatever. What an exciting job this one is. Bloody four-way stretch carpet, hate this stuff. Right, so I've just gone round and cut and exposed all the headlining fixing holes, just so their clips will just pop in nice and easy once I've carpet lined it. Right, now it's time to make this dirty old headlining nice again. I'm going to carpet line it, giving it a little wipe down, making sure it's clean, free from debris, so I can stick that stuff all over it. Right, so that is the headliner all carpet lined. I'm just going to pop through. If you're wondering why I'm holding the camera up here, it's actually plugged in on charge. I'm going to pop through all of the holes with this little screwdriver and then make them bigger, and then obviously I can put it up. Now the only thing is, you see here, it looks a bit like a puzzle. I'm going to have to hopefully get a trim for that to cover all that up. But if I can't buy one online, then I'll just make something, so no big deal. Right, that's all done, all the holes are all pushed through, all nice and neat. I'm gonna whack it up in the van in a sec. Time for a banana break. Right, before I go whacking this in the van, I totally forgot. I've got to put a bit of insulation in that beam across there, look. There you go, look at that, all stuffed in there. I haven't even done this one here. I'll probably finish up with that. Look, I've only got this much left. Perfect amount that was. Right, now it's time to whack the headliner on and see how smooth this goes. Right, we're getting there. Fucking hell, this is hard on your own. To like put one clip in and then do the other side, but because obviously I'm doing it alone, makes it pretty tough. But getting there. Come on, for fuck's sake! These clips, taking the piss. Fucking hell. No, I've had enough. Fucking hell. I don't know what on earth was going on, but this little clip down here took longer for me to get in than it did to do the whole bloody roof lining. and fit it out. It's just that one there, nightmare. Anyway, what I was going to say, these clips, they're obviously light grey. It's a bit annoying because all the other ones are dark grey. I'm going to leave it up there for now, but I can always change them over, easy enough at a later date. The main thing is obviously the headlining is in, or roof lining. I keep changing my mind what I want to call it, but there we go. Let's quickly show you. She is all in. I've got my cable up there for the light. I'm going to do the headlining in the cab area in the same smoke grey carpet, but then I'm going to have to get a trim for that, and I'm going to have to cut the bulkhead sides down and carpet them, so obviously it hides everything nice and neat. But yeah, it's all coming on well. I think the next thing that we'll do is cut a slice in there for the factory light, and then connect up these cables here, fit my new light up, and yeah, see what happens. Oh, hello. Joe, it's so nice just to sit here and chill. By the way, these hats are now available if you want one. And also, got plenty of stickers. If you want to be part of the Slow Van Club, feel free to click the link in the description and I'll get one sent out to you ASAP. I might see if I can actually lay down in the back of this. I think we might need like to move the seat forward, but oh, I'll probably, yeah, I could easily lay in there. Plenty of room, and I'm 6 foot, so this is ideal. If I've got a few bunk beds in here, I could take a few of my mates away as well. Get about 6 of us in there. Oh, bloody hell. What I might make up actually, because these seats, there's a big void down the back here, I might make like a little platform, slide the chair forward, and then obviously you've got somewhere to put your bonts or your legs, whichever way you prefer to sleep, in the van, so obviously you can use it. I think this is actually fine for camping. It's going to be good. I'm quite looking forward to start using it once it's finished. And this arch is bloody wired, you can sit on this. Perfect. Right, I'm going to go and have some lunch, and then, I don't know what I'm going to do after that. Just taking each step as it comes. I'm back in the workshop now, had some lunch. I've decided I'm going to trim the dirty old headliner in the cab, because I want to do that the same colour. So I'm going to crack on with that, stick you on a time lapse and show you exactly how I'm going to attempt to do it. There you go, it's coming on alright now. Just got to cut the holes out with a Stanley blade. She's gonna be sweet. I nearly messed up completely. Probably saw on the time lapse, I was jumping all over the show. I nearly lost this one. Oh, it would have been easier with 2 people basically. Right, that's all of the holes Stanley knived out. Pop these through as well. And then what I'm going to do next is just glue it back behind here. Alright, so that's all trimmed up this side. I just checked my GoPro, it only caught me doing the lining. It didn't see me doing all these cutouts, which is a bit annoying. It just sort of froze. So, you ain't going to see that bit, but I'm sure you get the idea. Take a look at that. It's come out alright. I'm quite impressed with that, to be honest. So what I'm going to do is whack that back in the van and, yeah, see how it looks. Right, I got a bit ahead of myself. I put them popper clips in earlier for the rear headliner. However, I just quickly pop them out because it slides under there, this one. And I've also got to fit these little sponge bits back up here again. Totally forgot that, so I've got this right on my lap. Handy, innit? The little sponge bits are back in, look, how sweet. Right, because this is like double in thickness now, the original clips, oh fuck, I just dropped that. The original clips wouldn't go back in. I don't know where I found these black ones from. I remember taking them out from somewhere, but I'll just put them up for now. Because otherwise, it ain't gonna work. So I'm gonna have to make something up for this. It's gonna, anyway, that's that. Next thing, I'm gonna stop putting all this back in, but it's looking lush. Take a look. That is like all nice and grey now. Love it. Right, these are all of the original old trims that I took out from the cab area. Now, I've decided, because it's only a small van, I don't really want to darken it out even more in there. So I'm going to clean these up and put these back in. I think these will be fine. The only thing I will probably do, these look absolutely minging, is get some covers for those sun visors. But yeah, I think if I darken it out anymore, you're not really going to see much, and because it's a small space, like I say, you want to keep it sort of a bit brighter if possible. Not only that, these plastics, I've sprayed these before, they are a bit of a mare to do, so I'll just clean them up and then whack it back on and then see how we go from there. Good morning, peeps. It is the next day. It got too dark last night, but I put all this back on the van. So you got the shelf back up, the headlining's back up, and these A-pillars. Absolute pig these were to get back in. It's still a bit wonky, that one, don't really like it. But anyway, they're all back in. Headline is looking good, but I realised late last night that I made a stupid mistake. I should never, you see this bit here where it joins up, I should never have done the cutouts on the cab headliner, because now obviously it's exposing the old bulkhead insert holes. I mean, I was going to make a trim anyway, but I could have probably got away without trimming it. So learn from my mistake here. If you're going to re-carpet line your caddy and you've not got a bulkhead and you're going to do the headliner in the cab, make sure you don't do the cutout inserts on there. I just got carried away. I didn't even think. I literally didn't think, but mistakes happen. So I will have to, I've got a good idea how I can make a trim up for this. I was thinking, once I've put the bulkhead sides back on, once I've cut that up, that's another job, I'm going to use some of the thermal van liner and I'm going to cut a nice shape out all the way along, and I'm going to carpet line the thermal van liner, put some Velcro or something on it, and that should cover this nicely, I think. Unless anyone's got a better idea for me, please let me know down in the comments. But that's that. Now what I'm going to do, I've just been to the local electrical wholesaler and I've picked up some of these male to female adapters. Basically this is for the light at the back. Because this light's going to be connected to the van, I also want to be able to unplug the side of it and plug it into my battery generator, so it doesn't obviously flatten the battery of the van whilst I'm away if it's for long periods of time. So this is going to be perfect. I'll pop that up in the roof lining, and yeah, let's just get on with it, and then I'm going to make the connections from the old factory light to that. Alright, so these lights have got like slide along clips. I want to put this on this side because look, you can see it's got a connector there, so if I want another one at a later date, I can just go boom and put that here. So ideal. I'm going to install it up here, and not only that, every time I open this door I can then turn it on and off with that switch. You'll see what I'm doing, I'm putting the drill in reverse first, because if you don't, it's going to twist all the carpet lining up. Once it's through the carpet, mate, I'll turn it the other way. Like that, you know what I mean? Strip this cable back. Right, that's the connector strip done. You see I'm keeping up with the 18th edition, or whatever that is. I don't even know if it is the 18th anymore. But I'm doing brown as positive, blue as negative. Beautiful. And then that will just plug straight in into here. I'm going to tape that up with my fabric tape, just so it's a nice tight connection, and leave it above the headlining. Oh, can't do my fingers then, that won't be good. She can now go up there. I'm going to pop that ceiling down and that's it. Leave that up there. Pop the brackets in. Right, the screws that it came with are a bit Danny LaRue, so I'm gonna just chuck my own in. Look at that, beautiful, and then I can get another one down that way as and when. Right, I've just made the connections up here. It's very tight, I can't really film it, but so that's going to stay like that for now until I upgrade that, because I want to probably put an LED one in eventually. But this bad boy up here is going to be perfect. But let's jump in and test it, show you how bright it is. Let's give it a press. Boom. We have light, that's perfect. That is going to be sufficient for what I need for now, and then obviously we can just turn it on and off as we wish. Another thing I've realised I need to do as well, which I'll do at a later date, is put something on this door so you can open it up whilst you're in here, because you can't open it from the inside. I think there is something you can do with like you can get like a lanyard or something and just pull it up and the door will open. So that's another thing on the to-do list, but we're getting there. We've got light now. I think that's going to be it for today's video. Next episode, I'm probably going to put the side panels back on. These ones here for the seat belts and whatnot. Cut up the bulkhead, carpet line that, fit that on the side, so that's all neat. And then we can crack on with the floor. The sound deadening that I originally ordered arrived after like a couple of weeks, and now I've got a load of sound deadening, so I'm probably going to do the floor in here and then lay the floor, so we can do that in another episode. But yeah, all's good. I think that's it for this episode. Don't forget, get your stickers, the slow van ones, links in the description. I'll leave a link for a few of the items that I've used in this video as well, in case you're wondering, like them lights, etc, etc. And I will see you all again soon for the next episode. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new here, please do subscribe. See you soon.